Three lines that really get a woman so attractive to you. Once you use these three lines, it makes her go very wild and it makes her start thinking about you. Most times, you use your words to undress a woman. She feels you've already undressed her without you saying anything, without you really doing too much. Most times, it's just on a first date. She's already wet and she really want to have something to do with you. Because of the straight line, she will connect to you in a very great and a deeper level. So this is Spell Solution. In case you've not followed, you've not subscribed, do well to do so and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to share. Number one, give her compliments that will really make her go wild. There are compliments you give a woman when she's with you. That even as she's with you, she want to come close, she want to touch you, she wanted to touch her just because of the compliment you gave. There are sometimes you want to talk to a woman, you want to give compliments. Those compliments doesn't get her to really think about you, to really find herself really connected to you. She doesn't even feel you. Anything you're saying, she'll just be answering you up. But there are compliments you give a woman that if you're giving that compliment, it's not as if you're admiring her beauty, but you're touching her heart. You're making her grow bond with you without you even doing nothing. Such compliments like, oh, your eyes look very sexy. And when you're giving such compliments, especially when it comes to her eyes, look direct, give her direct look into her eyes. If she's in a video call with you, maybe you're in a distant relationship, always focus on her eyes. As you're seeing her, focus on her eyes while she focused on yours. Most time you see them, they will look away. They are really feeling they are really feeling that sensation. It's deep inside them. You're really giving them something that is really driving them crazy and wild about you. That they start connecting with you in a very deep level that they never thought they would do. Most times, even when you leave them, they go home, they're thinking about it. Most times you say, oh, this clothes really look very nice on you. You really look very good on these clothes. Those are compliments that really will really drive a woman mad. Whenever she goes home or whenever she's with you, she feels, oh, this thing really brought out my shape. I look very good on these clothes. And you see, she will want to come very close to you. But most times you give compliments like, oh, you're good with this. Those are not compliments that can really drive her wide. So such compliments often comes like you're really making her grow bond with you without saying nothing or without telling her. She start growing that bond with you in a deeper level. Most times when you give a woman compliment, it determines if truly she will want to really have something intimate with you or not. So such compliments comes when she feels she's connected to you. That is when she wants to really bond with you and have relationships that is very on a deeper level. A relationship that is not just friendship, a relationship that she want to call you, she want to test you, she want to always see you because of the way you made her feel inside and not outside. Then the second line that really gets a woman really wild and attractive about you is when you know the kind of questions you ask her. Most times you want to ask a woman a question, you don't ask her questions that will really make her feel connected to you, that will make her to really want to have maybe an intimate relationship with you. Most times the kind of question you ask your women when you go out or when you're with them determines if they are really going to bond with you or not. So when you want to ask a woman question, especially if you're meeting her in the very first time, there are women you meet that very day and they can't resist you that same day because of the kind of questions you ask them. What really do you really like in a man? If she answered this question, maybe she never, I like a man who is very nice. Do you like a man who is broad? A man who can really really satisfy you very well, especially in bed. If she's open to such kind of conversations, if she's open to such kind of questions, she answered openly, then you go deeper into the questions. How do you like it? Where do you like to be touched? Those kind of questions, a woman cannot forget a man who really asked her that question, and she can really bond with you because those questions bring out the vulnerability of that woman. It makes her to really connect with you without even knowing she's doing so, because each time she leaves you after such conversations, she's everly going to rethink those things. She will really want to think about them. The only thing is, if you're meeting her the first time, as you've already asked her that question, you've already given her some exam questions to go and answer. So this thing makes her to chase you without you even doing nothing. Once she leave you, you don't call her. Once she remember those kind of questions you ask her, she answered you, she will want to call you, she will want to test you, she will want to grow bond with you. Yes. So most times, if you ask this question and they are not open to answer this question, do not further it. Just most times you see them, they will say, why are you asking me this question? Do not apologize for asking that question, because she really want to test you to know if you're really confident in the question you're asking her. So if you start apologize, oh sorry, I never mean to offend you, never apologize. You say, it's normal thing. If we are really, if I just want to know you better. So when you tell her you want to know her better, she will calm down. Even though maybe she will flee up, she will get angry, but she will still remember you asked her that question, and you were never apologetic about it. You know what you were doing. So it makes her to still want to call you, to still want to chase you. The only thing is, even if she get angry, don't call her or test her. Allow her. When she gets home, she's eventually going to think about those questions, and she's eventually going to call you. Then another thing, another line that really gets a woman really attractive and wild about you is playful misinterpretation. Most times when your women say something, they say something like, oh, I like the way you do things. Just playfully say yes, and that is how good I am in bed, as in playfully misinterpret them. You see, she will blush, she will laugh, or she will smile, but deep down inside of her, that same thing you did, it is something she will really, you've already given her assignment to really think about you. Throughout that day, she will always want to think about you. You'll see her, she's always smiling and happy because of those things you did. Most times she can use words like, oh, I don't like the way you do it, or I don't like the way you do things, the way you treat me. Playfully misinterpret it to really get her mind go wild. So those things are also ways to calm her down whenever she's maybe angry. You get her to really think about you without even doing nothing. She can't sense this is what you're doing, but deep down you really know what you're doing. But the only thing is, when you're doing this, don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, once you say it, stop and continue with other conversations. Let it be as if you don't know what you said, or you're not serious about what you said. It was not in your mind, you just blabbed it. Just go, but deep down you know what you said. So, but if you keep referencing it, if you keep hammering on it, saying it constantly, it makes her see you as someone who is not really serious, who says things anyhow. So she's never going to take you serious, and she's never going to think about you. For her, she feels you want to just take advantage of her. So do it subtly, and know that if you do it the first time and you just say it, you're not supposed to continue with it. You're supposed to stop there and not express it. Don't over express yourself. Once you do that, she knows that something is about to happen. In her mind, she's already thinking about you. Non-stop, she will always think about you because of those things you say. Some words get into your woman's heart, and it makes her not to really forget about you. Even though you've said them, she keep thinking about them. And if it's something you do often, she will never forget about you. It makes her to really go wild and think about you. This is spell solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Do well to like, drop your comment what you think about this video. And if you're just seeing my video for the very first time, do not forget to follow my page. Thank you.